Mobile has a very bad impact on our relationship, on empathy. The children are not good related to even their parents, their elders. When we are in our family, 4 members, including our children and our kids, and all are engaged with the phone, with their own devices.
ये मरकज़ुल मारिफ़ इल्म-फ़न की वो किताब है कि जिसमें अहद-ए-नौ के हर सवाल का जवाब है। ये मरकज़ुल मारिफ़ इल्म-फ़न की वो किताब है।
मुफ्ती फहीम उस्मानी क़ासमी साहब, डायरेक्टर अल-हिंद पब्लिक स्कूल टांडा रामपुर, तशरीफ लाए और अपनी बातें पेश करें।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अल-हम्दुलिल्लाहि व कफ़ा व सलामुन अला इबादिहिल्लज़ीना इस्तफ़ा, अम्मा बाद। Distinguished guest, honorable ulama, and my all dear friends, it's an honor and privilege for me to stand here on this stage before you all wonderful people on this wonderful occasion as we are celebrating the launch of Markaz Online Madrasa, which I believe will be highly dedicated to the young minds, and where we are going to adopt and acquire all the modern tools and technology. So we must consider the digital lives of our children and its effect on their psychology, and what are the consequences that they are facing today. Today I will touch upon an issue that is deeply intertwined with the child development, that is the impact of mobile devices on child psychology. Mobile devices and all the tools like smartphones, tablets, laptops and PCs today are not only tools, but they have become an integral part of our life and identity. Firstly, it's crucial to understand and acknowledge that the technology, and particularly modern technology, is a real blessing of Allah Almighty in itself, but only when it is used wisely and carefully. As the Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith, that the best people of you are who bring most benefits to humanity. That means the people who are bringing technology to humanity, they are doing the cause of humanity, they are working for the cause of humanity. Since the time is restricted, I will point out a very few points I will consider in my talk that mobile devices have impact on child psychology, and I will try to give some solutions too. The first thing, that when children are using mobile phones and the technology through all the social media tools and things, the first thing that it is taking, and a study also have revealed, that it diminishing the ability of the children to concentrate, to focus, and to give attention not only to their studies, rather to their other obligations like salah, namaz, and other many obligations that we are looking today. They are not obedient to their teachers, they are not obedient to their parents, they are not obedient to their elders, they are giving no respect to elders. Today's generation that we are looking, I'm a part of a small school management, and where 4 to 8 group A children, 200 plus students are there. The biggest challenge that we are facing today is the same thing that is my topic, that children are not focused on their studies. And even it is not the problem of our school, and every school I believe, and every parents I believe, every educator, every trainer, every teacher is facing the same problem, that children are not focused, they are not concentrated on their studies. We conduct time to time parent seminar, we conduct some PTMs, parent teacher meets. 90% complaints that we receive in those meetings, individual meetings, face-to-face, one-on-one meeting and seminar, the most of the complaints that we receive only about mobile phones and its excessive use. And we hardly on a point to find out some solutions, because I'm not going to blame the children only, we all are to be blamed in this regard. We are parents, We are educators, we are elders, we are trainers, we are caregivers, caretakers, and we all are engaged with the same problems that we are thinking about the children today. The second thing that I want to point out is the impact on their self-worth and their self-confidence and their self-identity. When you see a child watches a reel or a video on a YouTube or any channel, and today there are many children influencers as well, and they are leading a luxury life. When a small child looks at the screen, same age child living a luxury life, he roams in a very good luxurious car, he watches or he plays the very good games. When he sees this, he tries to his life match to the same life that he is watching on the screen, and in that regard he is losing his self-confidence, he is losing his self-identity, he is losing his self-worth. That is the reason that we are unable to provide a product that can match today's society. Today, all the toppers in all the competitive exams of our country, I usually try to follow their interviews after they do top in the list. The common thing that they say in the interview that we kept ourselves from the mobile phones. We studied 16 hours daily, we studied 18 hours daily. What we in their don't list and on the top was keeping away themselves from the phone. The third thing that I want to point out, and that is the last thing, that is mobile has a very bad impact on our relationship, on empathy. The children are not good related to even their parents, their elders. When we are in our family, 4 members, including our children and our kids, and all are engaged with the phone with their own devices. Children have tapes to play the games. We have our own activities on phones. We are not in good relationship to our kids as even. And what is dangerous more, that the children are not even connected to their other relatives, and they are unable to converse with others. Even they cannot do any type of connection or any type of interaction to others, because we never do in our family a contraction or any kind of conversation with our kids. So face-to-face conversation they are facing. They are not kind to others, they are abusive, because what the content they are watching, a very 6-age child in our school that comes daily, the parents are very worried about him. We see that he is not good in his studies. We complain to his parents many times. So the problem that they said is, the problem is mobile. He lost his ability to speak. He lost his ability to watch, to see. Eyesight he lost. He lost his ability to hear, to listen. Any type of ability he lost. We discussed with his parents twice or thrice, many times, then we left. They said that when he was 6 months old, 7 months old, whenever he cried, we gave a phone, we gave a mobile, and what he did, he scrolled down the YouTube or any type of content material tools. Chinese serials, Chinese dramas, Japanese dramas, and many other languages. He used to watch that and he lost his Urdu speaking power, Urdu speaking ability. That is the main problem. Now I come to some of the solutions. What we can do in our family, we should introduce to our children to some indoor games. We should keep ourselves away from mobile, and we should convince them that whatever we are using on the phone, that is somehow in our work. Whatever we are doing, what we should make them understand. Some of the children, it is surprising to say that we make their homework in our school. They are not doing homework even. What is the problem? That he uses the mobile 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day. So we should introduce some indoor games in our home today, like the schools are introducing, so that we can make them engaged with their indoor games. And also we should take them away from home, out of home, some outing we should do, so that they should be engaged. I believe that we should make the children physically tired and exhausted, that he should, whenever he sees the mobile or he holds the mobile, then he should feel tired and he should sleep. Sleeping is better than watching the screen or spending the time on the screen. And some of the solutions. We all are ulama, we all are educators and trainers. We can find out some of the solutions, and some of the solutions you already have in your mind. I personally thank you very much. I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you all great people for paying my words. Jazakumullah khair. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.